Hi, this is Phyllis Wilson coming to you with my daily moments. And my topic right now, or that I want to talk about a little bit anyway, is about coworker relationships. I don't know if anybody or you are aware of or have caught on if you've watched other videos where I share with you that I have a podcast and it's called the New You Podcast with Phyllis Wilson. Learning healthy relationships starts with you. So today, my relationship that I want to talk about or give you a snippet of information about, because I was thinking about it today, was coworker relationships. A coworker relationship is someone that works with you in some capacity, same company, same industry, and or same department. There is a mutual interest in that area that connects you with that individual in the relationship that is respectful and honest. This makes the work environment more enjoyable and productive. However, there are some warning signs that go with having coworker relationships. Sometimes we have to learn how to read between the lines. There could be subtle hints that a coworker relationship could be headed in a different direction, or something more underlying, like words or gestures or assumptions. There also could be mean that the coworker relationship is headed in a different direction, not necessarily for the good, but it could be for so many bad reasons or so many bad misunderstandings, or could potentially mean a relationship that would lead to another type of relationship outside of the work environment. So we have to be cautious and pay attention to those subtle hints that we need to read between the lines. And in some instances, they may not be welcomed by you, or if you're the one that's giving those subtle hints that you want more than just a coworker relationship with the individual, it might not be welcomed by the other person as well. I mean, they could very well be in another relationship that they have not disclosed to you or anybody in the work environment, because some people have different standards set for their work environment versus their personal life and environment. So they may not have shared with you that they have a significant other, whether it's a husband, a wife, a boyfriend, a girlfriend, or girlfriend and or a boyfriend. No telling what their relationship status is that they probably haven't shared, because some people do believe that the work environment is just that, the work environment, and I don't need to share or disclose my personal life or my personal business. And in some instances, that's probably for the best. However, if it is subtle hints or suggestions that you're making towards someone, first find out if that open door is there or not, or if you're misreading messages, so that there is no understanding, so that there is no break in the relationship, or awkwardness, if you will, that would warrant this person feeling like they need to, every time they see you coming, hurry up and make a beeline going in the opposite direction, or to just limit their communication with you as far as things that you normally would have start talking about outside of just work. If they start just, without saying anything to you, changing up on you to where all their conversation and communication with you is via email and is only dealing with business, it's never, hey, let's go to lunch or any of that stuff that you used to do, then something in that relationship has changed or has had a shift. Whether it's maybe the person's interested in you, but they can't tell if you're interested back in them, so they feel like, don't let me get emotionally involved, so I'm going to push back just a little bit. Or it might be you feeling that way toward the other person, so you have started to pull back and only direct your relationship and communication with them strictly about business and about the company, or if it's work related only. If that's the case, let's be adults about it. Have that conversation. I know you don't know exactly how to have it, but take your time. Pace yourself in how you express what you're feeling. Or even if you feel that this other person has pulled back from you for that, have that conversation. Be the bigger person. Be the mature one. And have that conversation and say, hey, I noticed that something between us has shifted. I really value our friendship. I really value our coworker relationship. So I think we need to clear the air. That could be a way that you could start the dialogue for happening, so that you and the other person can get on the same page. Or if there is something that was misunderstood, because nonverbal communication can be misunderstood as well as verbal communication. Maybe something you said or something they said, they didn't mean it that way. That's just the way that you perceived it and took it, or vice versa. So clear the air. Why lose a friendship or lose a coworker that you really enjoy communicating with and working with based over some little aspect or component that's misunderstood? Our communication comes in different forms, not just verbally, not just in writing, but the other forms that they come into: body language, gestures, anything along those lines, facial expressions. And I'm not one to hide facial expressions, but your facial expression could very well be giving the wrong message, or what you think is clear may not be as clear as you want it to be. Or on the other person's side, it could be the same way. Nothing is ever one-sided. It's two people in a relationship, a minimum two people in a relationship. So therefore, have that conversation. If you want more information on what I share about friendships, co-worker relationships, or any other type of ships that I talk about, even when it comes to you dealing with yourself and knowing who you are, please stay tuned for the link that'll be added to my channel. And if you know someone that this could be beneficial for, or that I could possibly help, because that's my purpose, to help people be clear and get clear in relationships and dealing with them themselves. Years ago, I wasn't equipped, but now I'm equipped to be able to give you what you need so that you can live a full, enriched, healthy life and have healthy relationships, because after all, they do start with you. Like, share, subscribe to my channel, because every day I'm trying to post something that can help you get to your new you or your next level. So until then, be cautious and pay attention to those coworker relationships.